So this is what I start off with. It's very simple. And of course, it's a build up, take away. So I could, same thing with clay. I build up, I take away. There's never any fear of making a mistake with clay or with a mass approach because it's build up, take away. So you can just work it until you're happy with it. So I can keep on playing around with this and moving it around. And so therefore, that's how the mass is related in drawing as well as the sculpture. Then I work into this. Maybe I'll make the eye sockets here. I may put the shadow shapes in. I'll put the ear. I'll put some hair. I'll do a little of this. I'll put the shadow of the upper lip, shadow under the lip. So anyone should be able to do that very quickly. I can refine that by working it because now I could take the highlights out. We know the highlights are up here. We know the cheekbones are high points. We know the chin sticks out a little bit. So we draw with the eraser as well as charcoal or whatever medium you have. It really does take a concentration to get the likeness, and that's the part we're trying to get to now. So I'll see what I can do without being too sloppy. But the sloppy part is okay. That's the sketch part. You're searching for things, and you're making adjustments all the time. You know, and so Poe had these, like that. And then it's getting back to these little clumps of clay that eventually formulate the likeness. It's not that difficult. It's all adjustments. So there's always a little recess here and a little recess there. It captures a little shadow there. And there's even, you know, subtle shapes to the eye. Sometimes I don't go into every detail like some people do. I feel like that if we get an overall expression with, you know, say the least with the most, or the most with the least kind of thing, that could be interesting for me. Sometimes if I don't want to have an overworked piece, thinking that because I work longer on it, does that mean it's going to be better? It could end up too mechanical. And I like to think that the part of the medium is the message as far as the medium is that the clay, it's the textures and things that are there. I may want to leave that in there. It is a sculpture. Why, we cannot escape that. So sometimes that's kind of adds to the finished piece. So I'd like to maybe not take it too much as mechanical detail, because it may look like a mask. It may look like a artificial, and I don't think that's, you know, I like the idea of the medium of sculpture for its textures and variety and things that I could express.